Welcome back to Morning in America here on NewsNation. We continue to follow breaking news out of Southern California. Breaking right now, 3 wildfires are ripping through parts of Los Angeles. The Palisades, Eden, and Hearst fires are all at 0% containment. The Palisades fire is burning an equivalent of 5 football fields a minute, according to local officials, all fueled by fast-moving winds. Multiple people have been injured, including at least 1 firefighter, but an exact number remains unknown. NewsNation's Xavier Walton is on the ground with more. Xavier, this is a situation that continues to move and be dangerous. I know that you're in the thick of it. What can you tell us about what you're seeing right now?
Well, Nick, it's going from bad to worse, and let me explain why. Just take a look here. We're talking about near hurricane force winds, taking all of these embers and then pushing them away. And those are sparking new fires. And to give you an idea of where we are, the beach is only a few hundred yards that away, about a mile that away. These are multi-million-dollar homes that are going up in flames. You go from home to home, and take a look just over here. We're gonna go this way just a little bit. I mean, this will give you an idea of what it looks like from our perspective. Everywhere we look, you're seeing something like this. And the relentless wind, when you talk to some of these officials, it's not gonna let up. And that's what is really scary. This area has been evacuated for good reason, obviously. Take a look. I mean, we have only been to this location maybe the last 10 or 15 minutes. We finally got cell service. This home in the next 20 or 30 minutes, it's gonna be completely gone. What's even worse is there are dozens of homes already gone. Remember, this started 10:30 yesterday, so we're coming up here on 24 hours. The smoke is practically unbearable. Just think about how windy it is. I'm used to covering hurricanes. These are near hurricane force winds mixed with these flames as well. And then you see these embers, and that's why you're seeing it spread so fast. It's because the winds are taking these embers miles away and starting other fires. We were in another neighborhood just a minute ago. We actually watched another house catch on fire. The embers were literally going from house to house, Nick, and starting more fires. And these are multi-million-dollar homes. I'll be completely honest. The wind, very strong. My eyes a little watery. That's why I'm wearing this mask too. There is a ton of smoke. Obviously, this area's been evacuated. But as you can see, even looking at this building since we came on with you, that house, there's part of the structure was already on top of it. Since we've been doing this live shot, I've been talking to you, that top part is already starting to come down. Nick, it is dark here. We've got first responders driving by now. We talked to them just a bit ago to let them know that we were okay. But you can even tell they haven't seen anything quite like this before. And just think about the timing of all this. It is dark right now. The only thing lighting this area up, because the power is completely out, is that fire. And then you just see the embers going down the street. And then you see this car coming. I mean, Nick, this is the situation. These are the conditions that we're dealing with here on the road, here in Palisades, Nick.
Xavier, are you seeing any firefighters in the area? We understand that firefighters have tried to move on to the next fire and aren't able to stay and watch things once again catch fire like you're seeing behind you.
Yes, you know what? We went into a small little town, so to speak, and businesses were burning, and we actually were watching the firefighters try and put out fires, much like this one. These flames, Nick, they are intense. And they were trying to put out the fire, but it wasn't doing anything. So they just left because it was only getting worse and worse. Nick, we're gonna stay here as long as we can, but as you can see behind me, the embers are flying. The winds are only getting stronger. And we're talking about multi-million-dollar homes not too far off the beach here in Palisades. And officials say it's only gonna get worse.
Yeah, Xavier, you and I have spent many years covering these storms, these wildfires. I want you to be aware of your surroundings. You and your photographers stay safe. We'll check back in with you when you're safe to check back in with us. And we'll continue our live coverage. Xavier Walton, live for us in LA.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.